Hello everyone, it is Anthony Gamer here, and today you are going to watch me playing Metel Horror Escape. This game was created by We Rise team that was also the former name but now has been changed into the Linked Squad name that were been popularized by the game of Schoolboy Runaway that had been recently played by lots of people. And we're gonna play the specific version since we have played the Metel Horror Escape before, like a couple months ago. And this is the early access 0.102, which probably like the oldest version of Metel that could possibly one of the person by the name of Squads Boys found it. And he also told me that there is a code which you could unlock the door, which thank you for that code. And yeah, we're gonna try to get this over, and we're gonna see how much a difference between this version and the latest version. Without further ado, let's go to the options. And originally, when you go inside to the game, the FPS were turned on, and also the Russian language was the first thing that you would see in the game. So if you're not in Russia, it might be a bit controversial here because you might not understand which buttons that you want to click first. Alright, so we're just gonna turn into English and we're just gonna turn off the FPS here. And by the way, this is the second take of the recording since the first take, the audio got a bit messy. So like sometimes it just goes up, sometimes just you just couldn't really hear the consistency of my microphone and the game audio. Alright, so let's go to the store here, and you guys could see I have played this as I have said, and I also did practice before take a record. But pretty much the sadistic gas mask is the one where you could get when you go to the little ending where you go get the axe and then break through that wall when the elevator came in. When it came down, you have to go through the other way to get the mask, which I will show you later. So we're just gonna go to this mask first, or like the scarecrow mask, if you want to call it, because it looks like it's the mask from the Batman, you know, the Batman villain Scarecrow by Cillian Murphy, The Dark Knight. Anyway, we're gonna try out this game, and if you not know this game, it'll be in the description, also leave the creator as well. Alright, so let's start the game, and let's see here. So in this typical version, you could only play only a level, which I guess the name goes by Andrew or Richard, or I forgot the name, Roger, I don't know. But yeah, there are other levels that are a lot during that time because they have been developing the games into a much better, you know, result. So yeah, we're gonna try to do the first one, which is called Awakening. Out with the maniac and escape from the room or the house, because we're not just escaping from the room, we're going to escape from the building. Alright, so here we are in the intro. I'll just crank up the volume so you guys could hear the voice over. I'm a bit curious if the voice actor here had been changed, because I don't think this was the same person as the one that we have now. Maybe they got redubbed, recast, or maybe his voice had been changed during those times. I don't know when this was created though. I guess around 2020, according to the download set. So that means this game had been released about a year. By a year, I mean 5 years.
I stood up very quickly, but it was too late. Someone rapidly pulled my shoulder.
Shoulder? It didn't even spell it right though. That must be the maniac, if you guys have to know.
But I woke up in a cold, old building.
And it's winter too.
I was locked in a metal cage. After a minute, the door opened, and he came in.
Dun dun dun! He came in like an intense theme where he's like, I was in a cage, and he came in. He came in, and I was locked in a cage. Wow. That was so intense. Alright, let's tap to continue, and let's start this journey to escaping from the old building house. So let's first get the passkey, aka the lockpick. Okay, the man swears a bit, so alright. Not really though, according to me. Let's get the hammer from the drawers. So it's always be the same preset. Now, the difference between this version and the newest version, you couldn't really get to see the code. However, when you go to here, there is a hint in order to get the code, which goes by the name of Max, the last visitor or the last victim of these maniacs. I'm 23 years old. Last night on January 13th, 2012, I was kidnapped and today I woke up in this room. Some crazy maniac has locked me in an iron cage and is mocking me. That guy is a piece of jerk. Wow, some crazy maniac has locked me in an iron cage and is mocking me. I think I already said that. It's very cold. I want to eat, drink, and get out from here as soon as possible. I managed to open the cage, and while the maniac went to another part of the house, I got out of the cage and began to look around in the room in an attempt to find another way out. The front door is locked, but there is a door to the bathroom. I managed to hack the terminal, and I was able to open the door in the bathroom. The password is the year of my birth. A coincidence? Or am I playing someone's game? I have no idea. Maybe that was just a big coincidental stuff. So in order to get the code and how to get the number 1987 is to subtract the age of Max and the day on where he got captured on 2012. So I guess 2012 subtract 23. I guess that would mean 1987. Is it? I'm doing accounting right now. I don't really think so, but I guess that's how you do it. 1987, 2012. So I guess this year is 2013. So I guess you subtract. No, that wouldn't make sense, but I guess that's how you do the code. You subtract like a basic simple math. Anyway, the puzzle is still the same. We just need to break the mirror of the fire container, and then you open this and get the stuff. Now here I'm just gonna do like one normal ending, which it requires you to get the chainsaw, or like the saw if you want to call it. Okay, here's the 1987. Let's do that and let's close it. I'm afraid that we don't have time, so yeah, let's just close back in. Okay, hopefully he doesn't notice. Alright, here's the maniac. Maniac wearing Cillian Murphy's mask. Or the Scarecrow mask. Now if you mess up one thing, he will electrify you. But that doesn't mean that you lose entirely. You will still have a chance to escape. I guess only for 2 days. Alright, I have opened the door. And we can now go to the bathroom. Oh, sweet. Anything in the locker? How about this locker? How about that locker? Oh, a plank. Okay, good thing I've checked every lockers. If not, I would be so disappointed. Okay, so we got like a little pin here, which you could use it on this thing. I don't know how I didn't manage to get out from this house. One of the first time that I played the game in 2022. That was the time. Let's push this to the left, and right here you could also get something from the attic, and we need a pickaxe for that, or an axe. But first, we have to get the cutting pliers or the nippers. Now let's open this. Let's get this. Let's do that. Let's shrink the water. We got the screwdriver. And then we can open the toilet lid. We can go back here and then lock in, close the door, turn it off so that he wouldn't say, "Who turned on the panel codes?" It was definitely not me, I swear. Okay, the rain starts to rise up. No, someone was not here except just me. There's definitely no one else. Yeah, you have been watching too many manga or like movies, so that you've been movie-fied. Okay, so we got this body part of the pig, and we got the head of the pig, which is alright. Now we have to log into this part of the section again, and we're gonna have to use this to break the bricks. Now we cannot escape just yet. This is the elevator. or the lift. So in this part, you pretty much don't really need to do much stuff other than putting everything back as it usual. You just need to log in, close the door, close this, and see if there's anything has been changed here. Okay, nothing else. Then we're gonna go back to the cage. There you go. Now that's the one way to not getting caught by little maniac. And right here he had put something on the barrel. I know it because I know it. What is it, maniac? I don't really like how the mask is being torn like that though. And I guess he missed his lunch break. So I guess he's having a lunch right now. Okay, this man is having his lunch. That is awesome. Alright, now we can turn on the little thing. And then we can log in, switch on, open that door.
What's that noise?
What's that noise? It's definitely not someone who lifted up the elevator. It's definitely not me. It was definitely you, the one who controls this house. I definitely have no eligibility or any responsibilities of this chaos. So in that way, I'll just wait here. So there are two ways to escape from the game here, but I think they are both pretty much the same. So I'll just do the one where you use the axe instead. Okay, let's put the lever switch, which we got it from the barrel that he had put down before. And you use this axe to break this wall right here. So we just need to go in, and this is where I got the sadistic gas mask. You just need to go a little further to the sewer, and you cannot go to this section. However, you could go to this other section right here, and this is where you could get down and then finish off the game. And this is where you got the sadistic gas mask from this little cabinet, which been thrown out here. You could customize your enemy by putting the gas mask, but you do need the lockpick though. And here's the gas mask. You find a sadistic gas mask, go to the store and put it onto the maniac. And this is where you could use the saw and in order to escape from here. But there's no way to escape from here though, since I don't think it's really necessary. You cannot go to the near end of the world because there is a dead end. There's like a invisible barrier which preventing you to go outside from the map. So it's not like Schoolboy Runaway, which you could go to the backroom endings. This one is different because it's still like under development. And here's a dog, a little crazy old robo dog. What you gonna do? Are you gonna bite me, huh? You gonna bite me? You're not gonna bite me anything. Oh, okay. So yeah, there's nothing else that we really need to do. There is this, but I don't know if that's really working out. There's crows, which makes me explain why that this guy is acting like a scarecrow. I really don't want to get near to this though, because I am afraid that he's gonna catch me. I'm afraid that he's gonna catch me all of a sudden. Okay, we got around to the house. Not really a big house. We don't really know how his house layout look like. I believe he has basement. So that's an interesting thing. So yeah, technically it's not two ways of escaping from this game. It's pretty much like another alternative way. Although I wouldn't say alternative because you still have to escape through the same old basic way by going to the sewer and then go to the bottom part of the sewer. And what was that? What was that just passing by? Was that like a snowflakes? I didn't even know that. Ooh, okay. Okay, the maniac, he seems very upset right now. And this is where you got sent down into the, to the bottom part of the sewer. And then you just need to go to the front and then that's it. You have officially completed the awakening level. He is so upset right now. You have completed the awakening level. The next level will be available in the future updates, which of course there are much bigger updates there. If you like the game, you can express your gratitude, share the game on social networks, and leave your review. I did though. Along with the Schoolboy Runaway, I guess I have shared those two opinions where Schoolboy Runaway had inspired me to move on and complete the game Metel, which is awesome. Alright, so I guess that's all. We're gonna try to yeah, we could enable the sadistic gas mask now, which Of course, it's the good thing, not really though, because he probably would be much more sadistic than usual. But I have this little theory on maybe why they have changed like the mask of the Psycho. I think originally his mask were supposed to be like the sadistic gas mask, but before that, he had another mask that looks like it's another like copy version of the original, which is the Scarecrow one. Yeah, it looks like the Scarecrow from the Batman series. It's very like coincidental, isn't it? There's another way to get yourself killed in here. So I'll show you like the two death scenes. I guess you only have given about probably like 2 days. Let me open the door, will ya? Okay. I messed up lots of stuff. I have made everything not on their usual spots, but that's the point. Now he's become more sadistic than usual. Let's see. Are you going to be okay, sir? Are you okay with everything that I have done? Not me. I'm not the one who opened the locker, and now you tease me up. Well, electrified me up. Well, that's a language. Okay. Yeah, so I guess we can't really use the lockpick anymore. We have lost it. Alright, everything has gone back to normal, which okay. Let's open that door. We could take this down and we could read the note. No fire cabinet, the key, the extinguisher. Break the glass, the key. You open the cabinet. Take the fire extinguisher. There is no fire extinguisher in the container all this time. So I don't know who took it. Probably the last victim by the name of Max. Oh man. Anything else? Okay, we got this. We got the little pin. How did that not break my head? I was literally like the bottom of the vase. But yeah, that's how it goes, I guess. So yeah, now we're just gonna wait for his arrival. For that, we're just gonna end the video here. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. This is me playing Metel Horror Escape by We Rise Team, aka Linked Squad. So yeah, how do you think? What's your opinion about this version? Does it have like big improvement over the years? Let me know. And yeah, I'm pretty much going to be screwed like later. But that's the point, everyone. That's the point on doing the game over Steam. So yeah, if you're not download this game, let me in the description. Also leave the creator as well. This game had lots of potential. Because of Schoolboy Runway, many people found out this game now. It's amazing, right? And now there he is. Oh, that's the good old Mania that we have always seen all the time, He is such a fascinating man. Absolute magical. Still capturing people, put in the cage. I don't know what he's gonna do with it. Maybe he's gonna cook us. Maybe he's gonna do us like a testament, or like, I don't know. Maybe he's gonna use us for something that is greater for himself. Jeez, what a selfish brat. I don't really like that idea of him doing that all the time for the victims. It's pretty much sad, especially for strangers. This man is chaotic.